day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah.
Yeah, good afternoon, GFA President. Yes, this was Kenny. Yeah, it was Kenny TV. Yes, your number one go-to when it comes to Ghana sports. Exactly. Well, so I wanted to make a request. Yes, I think we should add Ghana Black Queens current head coach Kim Lasbioke to the Black Stars backroom staff. That's what I think, because the man there, to be honest, initially, now I know they should have the trust him, but per the job the man is doing, yeah, so we can replace him with, yes, so one of them, as you know. Oh, we should allow him to focus. Okay, all right. Yes, that's also a good decision. All right, so welcome to Skinny TV on YouTube once again.
I don't want peace. I want problems always.
Yes, let's talk about the Black Stars team. I think we have a lot to talk about, as well as Ghana Black Queens and some few other updates we need to know on this channel. See, what the Black Queens team are doing there, we have to talk much about them. As I was saying before this game, I said if we give the same concentration, the same focus, the same support that we gave to the Black Stars to this current Black Queens team, they are going to do amazing. Yesterday, they traveled all the way to Suez Canal Authority Stadium in Egypt and won by some 3-0. Beautiful goals by all standard. One was from Doris Bodua, another from Miriam Ponsa, and the third from Grace Asantua. I brought you guys that highlight on this channel, and we'll check out how the team celebrated after the win yesterday in Egypt. They are also calling for support. Please, on the 28th, which is Tuesday, we are playing against Egypt in Ghana here at the Accra Sports Stadium, and gate fee is free. It is free for everyone, so please, let's all go there and support the Ghana Black Queens. We'll talk a little bit about it in this update. Aside that, I will talk about players who will play or who will possibly switch nationality to come and play for the Black Stars, and players who are also most likely never going to play for the Black Stars, because GFA president has spoken. Not only him, Otto Addo, and some other reports we are getting from Flash Score, and I'll talk about all the details. Every player, one Manchester United player is in here, and I was actually surprised to know that he can also play for Black Stars, and we will talk about it. If you have joined me, please do all the good stuff. You like, you subscribe, then you put on the post notification to get more updates on this channel. If you are here already, thank you so much for always being with us, always watching the video, liking and sharing for others to also come here and enjoy. I'll give shout out to all those who commented under the last video, so please try and leave something in the comment box if you join me in this particular quick update. So let me begin from Ghana Black Queens. Let's talk about them because they are doing so well. Yesterday, in an away game against Egypt, as I said, this is the final phase of the WAFCON qualifier 2026. So Ghana, if we're able to do it over Egypt, we are going to Morocco, and I believe we are already there. As the Black Stars team, ours too was proud to the game against Comoros. We will just have to play the game against Egypt here, because going away to win 3-0, I don't think these ladies will sit down for Egypt to come here and win 4. ANC, it will not happen. But we have to actually play that game and get a good result, and also get more team bonding and other stuff. So as I said yesterday, 3 amazing goals. One on the 42nd minute from Doris Bodua, who received a very beautiful pass, and she slot home beautifully for the Ghana Black Queens to take the lead on the 42nd minute. Aside that, on the 85th minute, that is where we had Mary Amponsan, who pounced on a loose ball after a cross was sent in from a free kick, and Ghana got 2 goals in that particular minute. Now on the 90th minute, I thought it was over. Then Grace Asantua, the Asian in the Ghana Black Queens team, said, no, wait for my banger. She scored a beautiful goal for us to actually complete the day. 3-0 for the Ghana Black Queens. The highlight is on this channel, everything. So please make sure you watch it and also share for others to enjoy. So that is how things went yesterday after the game. I saw Coach Kim Lasbioke. Personally, when we left Nora Hupto to come in for this coach, I was unhappy, but I think he's doing something right. He's doing well, and we have to support him. Last WAFCON, we finished third, and this time around, we are qualifying to the next one in Morocco, and I believe we have to go there and qualify to the next World Cup. Let's enjoy what's happened after the game, team celebration, what the players has to say after the game, and everything concerning the Black Queens. Quickly, after that, we come to players who could possibly play for Black Stars, or they will never play for the Black Stars team.
So it's easy for me to decide to say we should score more goals, but 3-0, I'm taking it all of the days. Okay? Good job. Good job.
Please, how was the game? Pussy, please, how was the game? Talk. Pussy, how was the game? I mean, please, how was the game? Nice one. You too. Please, how was the game? Please, how was the game? No, firstly.
The best player of the match!
Chantel, please, how was the game?
The game was good.
You can see that we haven't been together for a while. It doesn't connect like they did a couple of months ago. But I do think that the energy was there. We did many good things. In the end, we perform overall good. We can win a difficult away game with 3-0. I mean, the result is amazing. So it's put us in a good position, of course, to make sure that we make the next WAFCON.
So that is just coming in from Egypt. I understand they will arrive in Ghana today. We will continue to follow them and bring you guys all the updates you need to know on this channel. And don't forget, as I said, on the 28th, Tuesday, it is going to be Ghana versus Egypt at Accra Sports Stadium. Please stick and stay. I'll bring you guys all those updates. The time is 3:30 p.m. and it is free entry for everyone. Let's all go there and support and cheer the Queens on to win this particular game against Egypt. Black Stars are there. 50 Ghana people paid. 100 Ghana, 200 Ghana. In fact, 1,000 Ghana people pay toward the Black Stars. This one free gate too. Let's all go there and support the Black Queens. They are doing well, and we will all support them to victory on Tuesday, 28th of October. So that is that. Before I talk about the players who could switch, yesterday we had some good performances from some few Black Stars players in the ongoing UEFA Europa League as well as Conference League. So let me just run you through some few goals and assists. One here was from Edmond Beidou. He is a player for RB Salzburg. Very, very good forward. One day we'll have a conversation about him. I've spoken about him already on this channel, and he's now in some good form. He has scored back-to-back goals for his side, and RB Salzburg winning, he scored that goal for them against Ferencváros. And Edmond Beidou is having a good time with RB Salzburg. Prince Kwabena Edu also scored a lovely solo goal against AS Roma. Yesterday, Roma were at home, and Victoria Pleasant, they traveled all the way to come and win by some 2-1. And Prince Kwabena Edu scored a beautiful, beautiful solo goal. He picked the ball from the left side of attack, dribbled in, and scored beautifully for his side, Victoria Pleasant, in that particular game. The player is doing well. He's a striker, of course, and that is that. Salis Abdo Samet, right now there, he's improving. Yesterday, he delivered assist for his side. OG Sinis, they traveled all the way to play against Celta Vigo in Spain. They lost 2-1, but the player provided assist for their only goal for his teammates to actually score that goal for them. That is Mohamed Ali Cho. He scored that particular goal, and that is that. So we'll continue to follow the rest of the players who'll be playing, and we'll bring you guys more updates on this channel. Let me speak about nationality switch ahead of the World Cup. GFA President Mr. Kurt Okraku has spoken concerning players who didn't respect the country Ghana when they approached them before qualifying for the World Cup. He says right now he's not going to accept mercenaries. And I was like, the word is big. He's not going to accept any player who didn't respect us and now the player wants to come. He said he will not open the door for you. And he also re-echoed what Coach Otto said, that yes, right now they have to check a whole lot of things before they will accept some players in. But before I list the players for you, let's listen to what he said just about a minute and some few seconds. He spoke with TV3 or 3 Sports yesterday in an interview, and this is what Kurt Okraku has to say concerning players who want to play for the Black Stars team now.
There's somebody called Alexander Jiku. There's somebody called Inaki Williams. There's Antoine Semenyo. There's Tariq Lamptey. Just to mention a few. These are all Ghanaians who, by virtue of movements of their parents, were not born here on home soil, but were born abroad. There are some who willingly reach out to the FA. I want to play for my motherland. And you can see Jiku as a case study, just to mention a few.
Good enough to get into that rating.
Yes. But if you, again, through no fault of yours, you were born abroad and you are indecisive, or you show any signal that you look down on Ghana, Addo will never pick you. Because Otto, as a coach, is so strong on this. If you show disrespect to the red, the yellow, and green with a black star in the middle, no chance. I don't want mercenaries to come to Ghana. I don't want people just to jump on the ship because we've qualified for the Mondial. I want players who love Ghana, who play from their hearts with passion, and who would want to represent Ghana in all competitions. So yes, I've been very, very categorical that if you have refused us in the past, if you've not shown respect to us in the past, I will not open the door because we have qualified for the Mondial. I don't care about what the coach wants to do. He has his preference, just like any other person. But as a principled person,
This is a policy decision.
it is. I mean, you have to show beyond reasonable doubt that you want to play. You are committed towards the national flag. You are proud to be a Ghanaian. Players who have not shown enough commitment towards the Ghanaian flag will not be part of us. There must be good reasons why a player will be part of the traveling party. I want players who show high level of dedication, who show passion, who show respect for Ghana, to represent Ghana. For me, as a leader, I don't really care about what anybody says. At the end, it's me. And at the end, I'm responsible for Ghana. And if it is that, I just want to repeat what the coach said. If we have approached you before, if you have turned down Ghana before, if you have not shown respect to Ghana, your country, before, count yourself out. It's not going to happen.
That is it, coming in from the Ghana Football Association President, Mr. Kurt Okraku, concerning players who want to switch and play for the Black Stars. What is your thoughts on that? Kindly let me know it in the comment box. Now, I actually read this particular amazing post by Flash Score, which was written by Oreku Ampofu, one of the top journalists in Ghana here, concerning players who are ready to play and players that the FA is chasing, and some players that right now the FA is not really focusing on now. And this was his list. Including the list were 1, Eddie Kedanketia. According to Flash Score, Eddie Ketia, he's not ready to play for the Black Stars team. But But the technical team as well as the GFA, they feel right now he's not in a good form. They feel right now he's not really playing at that level. But they are open for him. And if he continues to play well, perform very well for Crystal Palace, maybe they will consider him going forward for the World Cup. So that is a decision on Eddie Nketiah. He is ready, but they don't see him right now ahead of the other attackers that we have. And I think it makes sense if you look at the likes of Semenyo, even Thomas Asante right now scoring every weekend, and you can't tell me that Eddie Nketiah will perform ahead of them. Even though Eddie is a clinical finisher as well, but he's not in the best of his form. Yesterday, I watched him for Crystal Palace, and I was not all that impressed. So let's see how things will go. But for now, Eddie Nketiah is one player who has shown that he's ready to play for the Black Stars. So he's one player that I can talk about concerning the flash score news yesterday. Two that I can talk about here is Callum Hudson-Odoi. According to Flash Score, for now, the feeling is that Hudson-Odoi inclusion would be dependent on sustained club performance or form that the player will actually show, as well as willingness to commit to Ghana, as the FA president says. So right now, according to Flash Score, the player's form will determine. Then two, his willingness to come and play for Ghana. He already has a Ghana card. If you guys have forgotten, he met the then president, His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo. He also met GFA president, a whole lot of people around 2021 thereabouts. But the player eventually did not commit to Ghana. So Hudson-Odoi, his commitment as well as his form will take him into the current Black Stars team. One player I'll talk about here is Jaden Adai. Yes, this boy is also doing so well this particular season, and let's talk a little bit about him. And last season and two, he was playing for AZ Alkmaar. He rose from their youth team, and the player is now doing very, very well. And I think he can be considered going forward. According to Flash Score, conversation between his camp and Ghana's technical representative have taken place, though the current stance is to allow him time to mature. With fierce competition on the wings, Adai is viewed as one of the future rather than an immediate call-up, but things could change depending on his form in Serie A. Right now, I think he plays for Como, and he's not really doing all that great in terms of getting more minutes and getting goals, but he's already committed that he wants to play for Black Stars. So for now, we'll be watching his performance as well as how things will go for him in the Serie A this season. Josh Kofi Echampong, the Chelsea centre-back. What is the conversation around him? Per Flash Score, Otto Addo staff regard the 19-year-old as a strong, high-priority, long-term project, particularly as a potential replacement for Alexander Kwabena-Jiku. But there is a but. However, the technical team admits that it will be a difficult process as his prominence in England continues to rise with his increased game time at Chelsea. So for the technical team, they feel like Josh Echampong, he's good, but it will be difficult for the player to get, understanding that he's coming to play for Ghana. If you look at how he's getting minutes, how England, everyone is mentioning Josh Echampong, the technical team feel like he will commit to England, but they still open the door for Josh Echampong to join the Black Stars team because they see him as a potential replacement for Alexander Jiku in the Black Stars team. Now let me talk about one Manchester United player, Aiden Heaven. Aiden Heaven, you can mention it Heaven if you want to. Yes, he's one player that, per what I'm getting, the player has shown interest that he wants to play for Ghana. But it also depends on his improvement as well as his growth for the club side. And according to what Flash Score wrote, the England-born defender eligible for Ghana through his mother has caught the FA's attention, though the technical team believe he is still young and raw. While there is definite interest, officials want him to gain senior experience before any major commitment is pursued. So per how the technical team see him, they feel like he's still young, even though the boy is doing what Manchester United. they have to give him more time to improve, to mature before we can talk about that. What about if that time the player is already gone? Well, that is the conversation concerning Aiden, Haven at Manchester United. Samson Baidu is also a defender for RC Lens. This player, I know him, Pam. He's already played for Austria youth side. But according to what I'm getting here, this is what Flash Scores actually said about this player. A slightly different case is that of the Samson Baidu. The Austrian-born centre-back now plays for RC Lens in the League One. The 20-year-old has represented Austria at various youth levels and has been called into the senior national team, but remains eligible for Ghana. And according to him, the doors is not closed for this player. It will depend on his form, and if the technical team also wants him, then we will go for this particular player. Samson Baidu, he plays for RC Lens as a defender. Let me talk about this player as well. This player is Elias Ansa. Elias Ansa plays for Union Berlin in the German Bundesliga. And according to what I'm getting here, Elias Ansa is also ready to play for Ghana. Per what I know, Otto Addo has had conversation on this player and he wants to add him to the Black Stars depending on his form and how things will go going forward, because for the Black Stars forward there, they are doing well. The player is doing well, but we also have to consider what we have here first, and that is that on Elias Ansa, the 19-year-old who is yet to get into the German national team. So we will see how things will go for the forward, whether he will be joining the Black Stars team. The FA is also tracking him very, very closely. Noah Nate is a Bromby midfielder. This player, they've actually tipped him down as a future replacement for Daniel Kofichre. Get me right. Daniel Kofichre, according to Flash Score, this player, the FA or the technical team, let me focus about the Ghana technical team, they see him as a future replacement for Daniel Kofichre with his qualities that he possesses in the midfield. The way he's able to send very good passes, control the ball very beautifully and control the game, they feel like this boy can replace Daniel Kofichre going forward. Kofichre's case is very sad if you look at how injury has taken him out for almost, I would say, 2.5 years, going to 3 years. It is very sad for the player, but let's see how things will go. So this boy, Noah Nate, is being tracked by the Ghana technical team, and we will see how things will go going forward for him. Dako Jebi also plays for Hull City. He's a midfielder for Ghana as well as England, and according to what I'm getting, the player has Ghanaian heritage and has previously said that he's proud of his roots and is interested in representing Ghana. But for now, the FA are watching him because Hull City there, you have to perform very well before we can actually get you into our national team. Romeo Lavia, for him, his case there, let me actually brush it off. Even according to Flash Score, the boy is not even thinking about Ghana, even though he has that Ghana connection, but he's not coming. Francis Amuzu, for him, he's done with his passport about 2 years ago. I brought you guys interviews on him and a whole lot of stuff. But per what I'm getting here, the technical team emphasized that once he starts playing and is in form, he would be considered for future tournaments and qualifies beyond this particular World Cup. Yes, beyond the World Cup. They don't see him to get into the current Black Star squad ahead of the World Cup in 2026. That is going to happen in USA, Mexico, and Canada. So that is that for him. For him, he has to perform, and probably after the World Cup, you will look closely on this particular player. That is talking about Francis Amuzu. So I have a lot concerning all these players and more. One player I almost forgot is Jaden Owusu Odro. Basically, he was part of the first two players in the particular article I'm talking about on Flash Score. And according to what Flash Score posted, the GFA, through the technical team, are working on getting players to come and play for Ghana Black Stars going into the future. They see him as a very good goalkeeper. He's a goalkeeper for AZ Alkmaar in the Netherlands Eredivisie, who is doing so well. And they feel like this boy is one for the future. So per what they stated, the FA are trying to finalize conversations with the boy. And after that, they'll help him to go through the process to switch nationality from Netherlands to come and play for the Black Stars. So that is also a quick one on Jaden Owusu-Odro. And that is that. What is your thoughts? Can you let me know it in the comment box? But let me give shout out to all of you who commented under the last video. I appreciate you. Ofochu Prosper Dotumo, I've seen your comment. Thank you. Emmanuel Afenyi, thank you for being here. Emmanuel Apeku Abednego, I salute you. It's been a while. Elizabeth Bosompim, thank you for being here. Prince Kofi, thank you. Jewabenzi, thank you, Jewabenzi. I've seen your comments. Beatrice Crime Opare, thank you, Beatrice. I've seen Sefa Bedub Mills, thank you for being here. Then Abdo Mutadio, okay, thank you for being here, Abdo. Sylvester Amegaibo, thank you, I appreciate your comments. Felix Infojo is also here. Faisal Niendo, thank you for being here, Faisal. I've seen your comments. Ima 8485, Ebenezer Asante Boadu, I've seen your comments. Adepa, okay, Adiepena Tina, thank you for being here, Adiepena. Abdo Muta, I think I've mentioned already. Abdo. Set Humble, you also on this channel, thank you. A humble set. Then I have who again? I am Wahab, you also here, thank you, Wahab. I've seen your comments. Mr. Locha, thank you for being here, Mr. Locha 4000. I appreciate your comments. I have Akimbasi Yahebet, thank you, Akimbasi. Yeah, I've seen your comments. Elijah Ando Kingsley, you also here on this channel. Akodak Bashiru, thank you for your comment. King Moses Empire TV is here. Kwame Ada is also here. Richard Wilson, you are here. Mami Beatrice, thank you for commenting. Gideon Akagbo, you are here. Romeo Sedo, thank you for being here. Edward Osei, you also on this channel. Emmanuel Amane is here. Kid Jr., I've seen your comments. Richard Wilson. Maxwell Amwa, you also on this channel. Stephen Boama is here. Faisal Niendo. Fenton Daniel, I've seen your comments. Davis Amo TV. Davis Amo TV, I've seen your comments. Nana DV, you are here. Ya Great is also here. Oheneba, you are also on this channel. Betty Johnson, Razi Blinks, Ma Abi, who again? Isaac Amagro. Thank you, Isaac Amagro. James Cran. Okay, James Jackrine, thank you for being here. James Eric Cool, you also on this channel. Simon Gamasu is here. John J is here. New Warbeck is here. Social Angel Media is here. Entry Penaman is here. Okay, Bar Access 365. Then I have Sagacious Jonathan, you also on this channel. Mosaic, you are here. And Stefan DK. These are all the comments I have under the last video as of the time I'm recording this video, around 1:30 p.m. today, being the 24th of October 2025. Let me know your thoughts in the comment box. Don't forget to always like the video for me, subscribe, put on the bell to get more updates on this channel. This was Nationality TV, and of course, we shall meet later.